What's up, everybody? Let's Talk Jets Radio. Hope you guys are doing well. Quick video here, late night. We did the quarterback video last week. We're a little over 3 weeks out from training camp, so we're going to get to the running backs, possibly even the receivers, tight ends, and O-line this week. So just starting out with the running backs, and, I think this unit is probably the most wide open of any position that the Jets have right now. I think you can make a valid case where any of your top four guys could be your lead back to enter the season, even though I do think it will be a backfield by committee approach. There's not going to be a true number one running back in that sense. But you could also make the case, I think, that probably anybody other than Michael Carter could be cut. Even Tevin Coleman, he's only making $1.5 million this year. Only played 8 games last year. I think he's got a lot to prove. He's got to show he could stay healthy. Show that he's the player that he was back in Atlanta, or at least that he can be that player again. And if he is, I think he's definitely part of a three-headed monster. Him, Michael Carter, and then the big question is who's that third guy? You have some guys in Ty Johnson, Josh Adams, who have some speed. I think they showed you some quickness last year, a little bit more than Perine did, I think, when they got their opportunities. So it's going to be interesting to see what you get out of Perine in year two. I think that's going to be a major test for Joe Douglas for a lot of his mid to late round picks. Guys like Perine, Zuniga, and a few others, James Morgan, we mentioned last video. How big of a leash do these guys get going into their second year? Does LaMichael Perine fit the new offense, especially? We've talked about the wide zone and, the need to be able to get outside quick. Is that, Perine's strong suit? Do they need to have 3 or 4 backs that all do the same thing? Or, does somebody with Perine's skill set who maybe brings you a little bit more in between the tackles, is that valuable? I don't really know, but, it's exciting that we have some young talent here in the backfield. I'm especially excited about Michael Carter. I think that out of all the guys, he probably has the most home run potential of this group. I fully expect him to, be that lead back by the end of the season. I'm very big on using those running backs early while they're cheap. You probably should take a running back mid to late rounds almost every single year. Really no reason to pay a running back anymore, with how short their shelf lives are. So get the most out of Carter, while he's here. You wanted him in the third round, you got him in the fourth. So I fully expect him to be a major piece of this offense. And then, you wonder about maybe a guy like Pete Guerrero, under the radar, training camp body. Does he have a place on the practice squad? Do you need to bring in a veteran? Or do you want to, see what you have in Tevin Coleman first? Do you want to, check out what you have in Perine? So there should be some competition, but if not, there possibly should be a couple options open. Usually, if your running backs end up shaking free. So hope you guys are doing well. Do the wide receivers up next.